Previously on Gackt Cognac.
I heard this game was like straight up garbage.
I know I talk shit about Goodwill, but I'm gonna pull up anyways.
Any game you get for like $5 and under is a steal.
And I'm like, damn, like anything Neo Geo is like, generally coveted.
Bam. Resident Evil 2. Very nice and hefty collection. Cost me some good money though.
All right, I just got here. And I gotta pick up all this stuff, all or nothing. So let's see if I can fit all this stuff in my car. Ooh, look at that. Necronomicon looking ass book right here.
It's Snoopy. I used to think like these are piece of crap games.
This is the spoils of war, because it is a battlefield out there.
I just hit 100 subscribers. So I basically got this for free. So yeah, I basically got all that for 20 bucks right here. All these, 2 controllers.
Goodness. Is this the entire Xbox collection?
It's half of it.
Oh my god.
So anyways, 10 games, $30. Can't beat it, man.
Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, which is money right there. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, another money. Brawl, Super Smash That Ass, money. Killing it, man. Fuck the mic drop, game drop, man. Fucking done. That's it. So, Billy bookcase, Billy shelves. And yeah, they look good, man. So this is like a $90 game or whatever. You get the case together, damn, it becomes like $120 game, man, or more. Happy New Year's. It's your boy, back again. 2021, Gackt Cognac. Looking at a blast from the past right here. We are looking at 2020's pickups. These are all the games that I pretty much kept for the year of 2020, because I had about 3 times as much of these games, maybe 4 times from pickups. So the rest I sold off, able to keep these games, buy more, and it didn't even cost me a dime. So for those that want to start doing the same thing that I do, here is the incentive. You can pretty much get free games. That is the way to do it, man. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you guys in sections of the games that I picked up for 2020 and some notable mentions. Sit back and enjoy. All right. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch. The console that actually got me back into Nintendo. So was not a fan back then. Didn't think the games were cool, a little bit too childish for me, but this has got me back in, especially with the Breath of the Wild. Bought it off of a whim, wasn't expecting to buy, and man, got me through some good, tough times. So this year, one of the major pickups is the Animal Crossing Switch, man. I got this when they restocked, man. That restock was great. It killed all the scalpers, and pretty much eventually it's gonna go back in value, but I'm glad I got mine. So hopefully you guys cop one while they restocked. I don't know if they're gonna restock again, but that was freaking great. So I had to get these controllers, the Joy-Cons. I got them on pretty much on the cheap. A lot of times I would buy up the Switches and I was swapping out the other Joy-Cons with the ones I want, and then that's how I did it. I sold them back. So some of them I got for super cheap, because I'm just not going to pay $80 on Joy-Cons, man. Neither should you. It's ridiculous. $80, man. But anyways, glad I got those. Glad I got these, box titles, the cardboard box special edition titles of Splatoon, Mario Odyssey, and the other stuff. These will be rare in time. I'm looking forward to getting the Breath of the Wild big box edition. And when I get that, that should be complete. So hopefully I find that. Got a decent stack of games over here. Top 3 games that I liked that I wanted to really have was Animal Crossing, of course. Great game. Xenoblade Chronicles. Because Xenoblade Chronicles, man, I wanted to play on the Wii, but it was so hard to find because it was so expensive. I'm glad they remastered that. And Untitled Goose Game. I still haven't played that yet. I'm looking to play it when I have some time. Just so much stuff to do lately. So the rest of these games, just the other stuff that I picked up. I'm not really going to show all of them, but a lot of them I got for like super cheap. If I see them on offer up, a lot of the Nintendo titles, I would just snatch them up for like 30 or 30 bucks, sometimes 40, but that's all I'm willing to pay for them. I'm thinking as long as I get it under a certain amount and these games never go down in price, I'm winning. So, perfect. Alright, that'll be it for the Switch. Here is my Vita stuff that I picked up for the year. Pretty much everything that I got on Vita, with the exception of a couple limited editions behind me, I picked up this year, man. I just started to collect for the Vita, and I think I did a pretty good job, man. Probably spent the most money on this console, but it's starting to be my favorite console to pick up for. Super happy that I picked up the actual Vita case with the Vita, because I always wanted with the box complete, just because I like to complete my stuff. Happy about Silent Hill Book of Memories, definitely wanted that. That'll be one of the first games I play when I got time on the Vita. And my stack of sealed games that I got from the dude for, was it $300 or something like that? Pay a good amount, but you gotta pay when it comes to the Vita, man. So, good stuff, man. Also, The Corpse Party, another game that I really wanted back in the day. Got it in good condition. So, don't really got much to say about this stack, but you guys will see on the hand view. So, with that going on, I also recommend everyone start collecting for the Vita, man. This thing is just getting harder and harder to collect for. I suggest just get the games that you want to play. Like, don't be crazy like me. It can be very expensive, but if you got the means, go for it. Because if you were just collecting for the Vita, it would suck up all your funds, man. So, let's move on. Moving on, we got the PSP right here. One of my favorite handhelds, as I say. Had a lot of good time on the PSP, and it was one of the systems I always wanted when I was young. Saved all my money until I was able to get one. Lunch money bought. I still got that PSP to this day. So, a lot of this big lot right here came from my homeboy. I didn't know him at the time, but I met up with him when he posted this lot. He sold it for a pretty decent price along with a bunch of PS Vita stuff. So, I got that from him. Good stuff. And I was able to help him out with his car trouble. So, bam. You know who you are. You know who you're watching. You the man. Alright. Holla at me. Anyways, so the main games I wanted to talk about that I picked up was going to be Final Fantasy IV. I needed that to complete my Final Fantasy collection for PSP. Man, I was able to get 2 Silent Hill Origins, man. Super cool. Got to complete my Silent Hill Origins box. I was happy to do that. Shadow of Destiny, I always wanted this game. Made by Konami. So I got that. Always wanted a Tenchu game. I love Tenchu. Great series. These Dragon Ball games are amazing. Super rare. Especially the tag battle one. Tag team battle. Legend of Heroes 2, I will need to take time, bust this out, and just beat this game, man. I'm dying to know what happened in this game. So, super hard to find. Paid half of what it's worth now, so great. And then we got Kilikon Carnage. I didn't even know that this was like a rare game, so it's cool that I got it. So if you guys looking for a rare game, man, Kilikon Carnage, very slept on. Decent amount of games. When will I ever have the time to play them? I don't know, but good to have. It really beefed up my stack for the year. Another great console to collect for because PSP stuff is just non-existent, man. If you can find them, get them. Eventually, these will just be lost in time. Alright, let's move on. Alright, up next, I'm putting together DS, 3DS, and the Game Boy stuff. A lot of these I got recently, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them, but my favorite stuff that I got has to be this Galaxy 3DS XL. I love this color, man. Purple is my thing. Happy that I got the Shin Megami 4. Great stuff, man. Got that for extra cheap. And then, you know, the Pokemons, man. Got these for like crazy cheap. So that just beefed up my Pokemon collection. And some of the games I got in this little case, you'll get to see. But the main thing I liked about it was Chrono Trigger, the Heart Gold, the Fire Emblem. Like, hopefully I can find the cases of some of these, man, because that would be amazing. And then 3DS, I have stuff as well. Kid Icarus, Tale of the Abyss. Definitely want to collect the boxes for those. And I really want the Resident Evil's Revelations games. Where do those go? Oh, they're right here. So I definitely want to collect for those, man. Those are the stuff. So yeah, once I get, well actually no, I don't have that, man. I have the cases, which is the Resident Evil Revelations. So I want to get the games and put it in those boxes. So yeah, good stuff. So let's move on. Alright, so moving on to Nintendo stuff. This is going to be basically all the old school retro cartridge Nintendo games. I got a small little stack of NES games right here. Kirby's got to be my favorite out of that stack. Always played this back in the days. Beat the hell out of it. I want to beat it again. So my brother will be getting one copy. I have two. Perfect. Then we move on to the N64, which I never had the luxury of owning. I only got to play at other people's houses. And one of the first N64 lots I got was some of these complete box games. Conquer Bad Fur Day. Whew, that's a heavy hitter, man. Another one would be Mario Kart Complete 64. Another heavy hitter. So some good stuff, man. Some of these loose games I never really got to play. I do want to play the Donkey Kong 64 as soon as I finish the other ones on the Super NES. Perfect Dark, I always want to play that, so glad to have that. And then mainly No Mercy right here, man. So No Mercy, I always hear good things about this game. It's supposed to be like a successor to WrestleMania 2000. I want to play that, man. So moving on to the Super Nintendo. Happy that I picked up these two Street Fighters complete in box. Amazing, man. Good stuff. I'm really starting to try to play my Super Nintendo right now, and getting that Contra 3 right here, that was the highlight for me. Loved that game as a kid. I'm not sure if I beat it or not, but I do want to beat it again. So I guess it's never too late to collect for this stuff. I was totally against it because I was not with Nintendo at the time, and now I'm trying to catch up. So hopefully I can get some more good stuff, man. Alright, we will move on. Alright, and now we have the GameCube and the Wii. Like my other Nintendo consoles, it's very lackluster, so this year I picked up all this to add to my collection. And super happy about the GameCube stuff because I maybe had about like 12 GameCube games only, so this is pretty wild. Damn, dude, like I got some really good stuff. I don't know what to pick. Like I'll just say everything, right? But glad to have Eternal Darkness. Always wanted that. I got this as a trade, the Zelda Collector's Edition. Had to complete my Metal Gear Twin Snakes, and then those Mario Party games. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hell yeah, gotta have those, man. So. Also love this GameCube. Always wanted a black GameCube. This one comes with the Game Boy player as well. And then with the Game Boy Player disc. Hell yeah. Now I found another one of those, ended up selling that one. That's the one I keep. So Wii, I don't have much games for Wii either, but a lot of the stuff is filler. The ones that I really liked is these games. I always wanted these back when I worked at GameStop, but I never pulled the trigger. Castlevania Judgment, Metroid Other M, Samurai Warriors 3, and then Alien Syndrome, which is cheap, but I was able to get it for like $1 or $2, so happy to have those games, man. Got to get back what I couldn't get back in the days. Hopefully I can find some more good stuff like this, but it's kind of hard finding good stuff for the Wii because most times you see the stuff bundled up, it's like trash ass games, man. And you know how I did it. Had to buy a bunch of Wii's, sell it back just to keep the games. Now, it's actually harder to sell the Wii's now, so if you're looking to do that, it's going to be a tough time until this stuff starts going up in value. So, cool. Got all that, you know, just regular controllers, stuff like that I kept, but that's all I can say about this console. But I'm starting to like, well, I always liked the Wii, it's just I never had the time to play it. So, yeah, man. So one of these days, bust that out, try it out. All right, we will move on. And now we have the Wii U. Not too popular of a system, still quite easy to collect for, and probably one of my favorites to collect for because there's only like under 160 games out for this console. So I'm really happy about getting a full one in box. I got that for a great deal with the controller, which is practically brand new. The console is freaking flawless. So I have that hooked up right now. These are all the games I picked up for it. If you guys were with me the whole time, you guys pretty much seen me pick up dozens of Wii U's, sell it back just to keep the games. Some of the notable games that I like that I picked up. You know number one's gotta be Devil's Third. Now I did pay a premium for this freaking game, but it's only gonna go up, so get it if you can. Wii Sports Club also paid some money for this, but it's rare. Going for a full set, so I'm definitely gonna keep on looking for the rare games, man. I'm happy I got Tokyo Mirage Sessions. They release it a million times, but I got this sealed, so I got one to play. I got one that, you know, will keep in value. And then I always welcome Resident Evil. I beat Revelations. Never played on the Wii U, but always welcome it. And then I have 2 sealed copies of Xenoblade Chronicles X. They've yet to come out with this on the Switch. So I don't know if they ever will or not, but this is the only way to play it. So since now I have an open copy, I will have to play this. I still need to beat the first one. So some of the notable things is, I know this is more a Wii controller, but it works with Wii U. But you know, I got these with them. But this Yoshi controller, I bought it with one of the Wii U's, and I love this controller, man. I really like the Yoshi colored stuff. I would have kept the Yoshi DS that I had if, you know, it wasn't kind of beat up, but I had to sell that one. I got the controller, man. The controller is actually pretty rare, pretty pricey. Love it, man. Lime green, really nice color. That's probably because, you know, I really like my Xbox stuff, and lime green is just a cool color, man. But yeah, this is what I got for it. I'm hoping to get even more Wii U stuff coming this year, man. So look out for those pickups. I haven't seen a Wii U lately. So, alright, we'll move on. Sony. Where would the world be without Sony, right? So these are all the stuff I picked up last year from Sony, starting with the PlayStation 1. Got a nice stack of games here. A lot of good stuff that I got. Too much to even name. Metal Gear Solid, Dino Crisis. Love that I got the Resident Evil 3. Amazing, man. Pretty much got my stuff back. Tenchu 2 picked up earlier in the game. And then Mega Man Legends 2, Mega Man Legends 1. Oh my god, just so much good stuff, you know. Hard to get PlayStation 1 games, man. And it's only going to get harder. Lots of good titles out there that is just getting way too expensive. Same thing for the PS2. We move on to that. Got me a good chunk of that stuff, but picking up PS2 stuff is literally like if you buy lots of PS2 stuff, you might find like one good thing in there. It's crazy. So, very happy about my Donnie Musha, Dawn of Dreams. Always wanted that game. Klonoa 2, definitely another good one. Resident Evil Outbreak File 2 will complete my PS2 collection for the Outbreak and some of the other games. I'm probably only missing like one Resident Evil game on the PS2 and I should be good. Glad I got a Dynasty Warriors games. Completed my collection for that. And my Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Come on, man. That's one hell of a way to end the year. Love it. PS3. I do get a lot of PS3 stuff, but I keep nothing, man. There's really not much games on a PS3 that I want, you know, besides the RPG games, and those are hard to find. The only notable thing I can say for PS3 is I got the Fear 3 game that'll complete my trilogy. So good stuff. Same thing for the PS4. I don't play PS4 much. A lot of these games I got from GameStop for like the $5 or whatever sale that they have. Gotta give it to the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Unfortunately, I didn't even beat the game, but I got kinda into it. And then, you know, just things kept happening, man. One thing I'm happy about getting is the Metal Wolf Chaos. Want to play that game because that game's too expensive on the OG Xbox because it's Japan only. And I recently just got the Persona 5 Royal for $15 Steelbook. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that, you know, sealed for a while or play it. I don't know. So that is it for the PlayStation. I've always wanted to get like a lot of good stuff for the PS, but it's just hard to find. And it's probably gonna be just as hard for the PS4 in the future because, man, a lot of those games nobody even really plays. You know, like people. I think nowadays, the new generation, they just play like Call of Duty and you know whatever the hell is like on hype nowadays. So a lot of the smaller companies, man, they don't really get a lot of sales in those games. So they don't make too much copies, man. So it's gonna be hard to find in the future. So yeah, that is it for my PlayStation stuff. So we will move on. And now we're moving on to good old Xbox. Only had room to put OG Xbox and 360, so I'll do the other one last. So, man, you know I love collecting for the Xbox, man. My biggest collection is probably my OG Xbox games. So anytime I find good stuff like that, I snatch them up, man. I don't know if I'll ever get a full set of that, but I'll try, or I'll die trying. So some of the good shit that I found was X-Men Legends 2 and Ultimate Spider-Man. These are both sealed, man. So the price just keeps going up. Good to have. One interesting thing that I found was there was this Xbox E3 2002 media DVD. I never seen this before. I don't know if this comes from like an event or something like that, but I'm gonna hang on to it. I don't even see this thing online or anything like that. So I wanted Matrix Path of Needle because it's the only thing that plays like 1080i. So I want to pop that in and see how good that looks on my tube TV. Indigo Prophecy. Always wanted this game. Finally fell in my hands because I did not want to pay no eBay price for it. So definitely happy about that. Area 51. Always wanted that back again because I had a blast playing this with a friend. But now no one to play with, so I don't know how that's gonna sit, but whatever. 360, another system I had very fond memories of. I pretty much played 360 way more than the PS3. So basically I collect for that more than I do the PlayStation. And if I do collect the PlayStation, I only collect exclusives. So anyways, Simpsons game. Got that recently. I pretty much got all the Simpsons games for every console, but I would definitely be playing it on the 360. Then we got Singularity. I always hear about this game, about freezing time and all that stuff. There's another game I want called Time Shift that's supposed to be similar to this, but this will do for now. I'll find the other one later. That Beautiful Katamari, this game, somebody borrowed it. Don't know where the hell it's at now, so I had to get another one. Found it at GameStop for a decent price, so I picked it up. Then finally, I don't know why, but Need for Speed Most Wanted is kind of difficult to find on 360. It's kind of pricey, but not too crazy. I do have a sealed copy, So I've been looking for one like this forever. Got this for 10 bucks. Looking to beat the game again and get all the achievements that I missed out. So that is it for Xbox and Xbox 360. Great console. I was talking to my homie lately, like, man, we're trying to scoop up all the games. That's kind of like hard to find right now for it because it's just starting to get more crazier right now. So Xbox 360 is the time to find some of these games as they're getting rarer and rarer. So be on the lookout. All right, we'll move on to the final. Finally, we got Xbox One X, or Xbox One, man. Woo, this is one hell of a system to collect for. It's very cheap, inexpensive to collect for. Lots of good games, man. Too many to name. Most of these I got from GameStop because you really can't find these games on offer up like that, man. Most of the times, like I said, PS4, Xbox One, most of the games you're gonna find is just the same old tired ass sports games and Call of Duties, man. Red Deads and shit. So if you want variety, you gotta go to GameStop to get it. And because they're doing those promotions all the time now, it's time to get these, man, because these will be lost in time fast. So yeah, you can pay taxes on eBay and all that stuff and, you know, shipping, but come on, man. Who wants to do that, you know? So lots of games I'd love to like mention, man, but I got a decent stack right here which I'll talk about. Terminator Salvation, no, fuck man, not Salvation. Terminator Resistance. Very hard to find game nowadays. It's very low print. It's actually a really good Terminator game, man, compared to the other ones. So if you like playing Fallout, just like Terminator Fallout, find this if you can. It's still going up for anywhere like 60 to 70 bucks right now, man. And I think the release of this was like way lower than that. So get that if you can. Good game. Next up, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 is fairly cheap now. I had to get this because I love me some good remakes from the past. So very good game, man. Plague Tale, I've been looking for that for a while, so I had to get it. I know it's on Game Pass, but I don't fuck with Game Pass, so I'd rather have stuff on me. So I got that. Looking to beat it one of these days. Heard it's a really good game. I had to get to Destroy All Humans. Bought that brand new. Had a really good time with it. Looking to beat that game as well. And then finally, Hellblade. This game is like pretty much off the shelves, man. So you're gonna have to like really look for this game nowadays. It's really hard to find now. And I'm sure you can find it, but like I have a hard time finding this out here in Las Vegas GameStops, but I finally found one. And get it while you can, because I'm not sure if they're gonna pull these off the shelves or not in Game Pass, so it's already gone. But once it's gone, it's gone. They don't have too much of these. So love that. I mean, Spider-Man 2, everyone knows nowadays this is getting a lot more rare because they never renewed the license. So good stuff, man. Got a really good selection of Xbox One games, more than I thought I had. And looking to jam out on these games when I got time, man. So that's it. That's all I got. I believe that's all, folks. Oh, is it over? Well, it's over then. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Just want to give you guys a recap for those of you guys are new. That way you guys will see what I've been doing all year. And hopefully we get a better year this year in the new season of Gackt Cognac. And I believe we're going to start off strong because the next video is coming up soon. And you guys want to stay subscribed for that. If anyone new, please subscribe if you like what you see. And at the same time, leave that like, leave a comment, leave anything you want. I don't care. So I will look forward to seeing you guys next time. This is Gackt Cognac signing out. See you later.